Okay, so we're going to do a short overview of the sheep's heart. So here we have the heart in the anterior view. In the anterior external surface, you're going to have, so this is the apex of the heart. And then you're going to have two ventricles. So the red pin represents the right ventricle. The green pin here represents the left ventricle. You can, if you feel the heart, the left ventricle is going to be sort of harder to feel, and you can see that the right ventricle is sort of more flaccid and softer. And then if you turn the heart over a little bit like this, you will see here with the blue pin right here, this is the right atrium. And the pin is actually in this structure called the auricle. So this right here is the auricle, okay, that I'm moving right now. And then on the other side, this is the yellow pin here, represents the left atrium, and actually this flap of tissue here, right here, this is the left auricle. And also marked here with a white pin, this is anterior interventricular sulcus, which is a groove that contains anterior interventricular artery. Okay. Now, if we open the heart like so, okay, so this heart has been basically dissected in a mid-sagittal manner, and I'll try to focus here. So you can see again the green pin there representing the left ventricle, and the red pin representing the right ventricle. And so you can see that the left ventricle is much larger than the right ventricle, and that's because the left ventricle pumps blood to the systemic circulation, which is basically around the body, whereas the right ventricle is much smaller and it pumps blood just to the pulmonary circulation, so that's only to the lungs, and so the path of the blood is much smaller. You can see here separating the two ventricles is the interventricular septum. This is marked with a black pin right here, okay? And then you can see over here, marked with the white pin, is the papillary muscle, okay, right there, which connects to these cords called the chordae tendinine. So these are these unmarked cords right here, and then these actually pull on the bicuspid or mitral valve, which is marked right there with the yellow pin. And so I'm not sure if I can show this, but the bicuspid valve actually has two of these cusps, which are really hard to focus, but you will see them sort of like two structures. We will see them in the lab. Okay, and then if we actually turn this over to this side, so this is looking inside of the right ventricle right here. Okay, and you can see inside of the right ventricle, right where that blue pin is. Okay, that is the it's hard to focus. That is the tricuspid valve, right where, right in the middle right now. And so that, you can see, has these three flaps of tissue. So if you look right there, that will be the tricuspid valve separating the right ventricle from the right atrium. And so you can see right there is the valve structure with the cusps. Okay, and then also if we look kind of down there with this light blue pin. So this is looking, this is the, so I turned the heart over, so the apex is now pointing up, and we're looking down the aorta. So this light blue pin represents the aortic semilunar valve. Okay. Now let's close the heart and look on top here. There's some vessels, some blood vessels. So the biggest, the largest of these is the aorta, which is right here with this yellow pin. And so you can see it's an artery. It has a very thick wall. And then right here, kind of branching off the aorta, are with the black pin. This is the brachiocephalic trunk, and then with the red, right here is a smaller left subclavian artery. And then you also have right here, so you can see there are two white pins. These are representing the pulmonary arteries, okay, and then the pulmonary trunk is represented here with the green, so this will be right here, and then you also have right here with the blue, this will be the vena cava, and so this is probably, so this is the superior vena cava, because we don't see the inferior vena cava. It's been cut off in this particular heart. Okay, so this is the heart, and we will look more at it in the lab.